Hello, everyone. How is everyone on this Sunday? Mm, 1 second. Okay. I hope everyone is doing well. Once again, another weekend has passed in like a blink of an eye. I'm not gonna lie, for some reason, like today in particular, I'm feeling kind of like low energy, and I have no idea why. I'm doing really good, really turning high. I got work tomorrow, so I gotta sleep. Yeah, I also have work tomorrow, sadly. On the bright side, I don't have work on Friday because it's Independence Day weekend. Hello, something I don't know. Hello. Today was kind of strange. I stayed up last night till like 5 a.m. again, which was a terrible idea because I had a collab with my friend Kohari at 11, so I ended up like a little late to that. But she didn't mind, fortunately. That was fun. And then after the collab, I think I did a bit of work for like a couple of hours maybe. And then I ate a big dinner. And then I took like a 3-hour nap. Took like a 3-hour nap. And I woke up at like 8 o'clock-ish. And I went to the gym like literally right after I woke up. And let me tell you guys, it was not good. Today might have been my worst day at the gym ever. Like, I mean, like, every single one of my lifts, except for one, was like under expectation. I'm so proud of myself today because you actually left the house and went out. Oh, congratulations. It's good to touch grass every now and then. You know, the mind wasn't meant to stay at home all day. Yeah, but so I was like literally so tired at the gym. Like, it feels like ever since I woke up from that nap, I've been kind of like low energy. I don't know why. But you know, they say that the best work or the worst workout is the one that didn't happen, or so they say. Just went out into the forest and sat in a tree. Oh, that's cool. I can't really do that where I live, unfortunately. There's not really like wilderness next to me. Although I probably wouldn't do that anyway. Probably not. Actually, I was a bit more adventurous when I was younger. There was like a forest, like in the backyard of my grandparents' house, and I used to go in that forest a lot. But yeah, these days I don't really go out in the wild. Oh boy. I have some. Oh goodness, I'm not looking forward to Monday. Because, like, Friday I actually didn't get enough work done, so I'm gonna have to work a little bit longer on Monday to make up for it. It's whatever, I guess. I was having this thought today about like side hustles, and I was thinking to myself, okay, well, like, if you're doing some kind of side hustle for money, right? Like, you would like, for most people, I imagine a lot of them are like, it's kind of a hobby that just happens to make money a little bit. Cause like I have my job, right? And if I think about it from a purely monetary perspective, it would be a much better like use of my time to just get a better job if money was all I wanted. But like I was like asking I asked ChatGPT admittedly for like a lot of advice or questions. Like
New
ChatGPT.
follower?
Oh, thank you for the oh, I need to mute my alerts. Oh my god. Sorry. Thank you for the follow, Humble Trees. Sorry guys, I had my alerts on from the gaming stream. I forgot to turn it off. Whoops. That was probably pretty loud. My bad. Now, at least you guys got to hear it. Because if I only stream ASMR, people are really never going to be able to hear the sound effect. But welcome, Humble Trees. Anyways, like, so, like, realistically speaking, if all I cared about was making more money, then I should probably just look for a better job, right? But, like, my little side gig, it obviously doesn't make as much money as my full-time job, but it's like not stressful at all. You like and sleep, okay, have a good sleep. Good night, good night, good night. Like, the job I have, which is like software engineering, is more like arguably like is an extremely mentally taxing job. Like almost everything you do requires a lot of like mental effort. Good morning, Bitter Ashes. Hello, hello. And like conversely to that, my side gig requires like almost no thought whatsoever. I can just do it. So like the way that ChatGPT justified it to me was like you have like your mental capacity and your physical capacity, right, throughout the day. And I use all my mental capacity at my day job, and then at everything else, like my side gig and streaming, I use like I guess more of my physical capacity. I don't really think like, well, I enjoy doing these streams, so I don't really think this takes anything out of me, honestly. Hoping you're doing well. I am, thank you. Opening mail for 30 minutes to an hour is kind of boring sometimes, but it literally requires no thought. Oh, thank you for the follow, Nightwolf ET. VTuber? 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 I always get like a little excited when I see another VTuber like follow me. I don't know. I'm such a fan. I'm such a fan. Hello, hello. Hope you're doing well. Okay, guys. I was talking to another ASMR streamer today, and she told me that I made good content, and I was so flattered. I was like, me, you think I make good content? Me? All I do is sit in front of my microphone and like barely get my voice out, talking about absolutely nothing. You think I make good content? Love seeing what male ASMR artists. Ooh, we are an underrepresented group. Yeah, that was so flattered. Thank you for the watch streak, Bitter Ashes. Call me if you need me. Okay, Mew, thank you for the lurkies. Yeah, I don't know. But then again, I can understand it. I said this before, like sometimes people just want to hear a calming voice, and it doesn't really matter what you're talking about, or like if you're saying anything remotely profound or not. Hello, Nightwolf. What kind of ASMR do you do? Do you do triggers? I do not do triggers. I don't think I'd be very good at it, honestly. Oh my god, thank you for the sub, Ezreal. Wait. Hold on. Oh my god, thank you for the sub. W. Okay, we need to as customary, every sub gets a free wheel spin. So hold on. You tried to just be chill. Hold on. Let me get you your wheel spin. Oh, how do I do this? I haven't done this in so long. Window, here it is. Okay. Open. Okay, this is gonna take like a minute. Everyone bear with me. BT. Okay, here we go. Okay, everyone wish Azriel good luck. He's gonna get his free wheel spin for subscribing. Good luck. Aw, better luck next time, I guess. Better luck next time, but thank you for the support. Really, it's just a little added benefit. I'm hoping to like play a little bit of Valorant with a friend after stream. I don't even know. I'm like I said, I've been kind of low energy ever since I woke up. How long I've been doing ASMR? So I would say like maybe, well, I used to do it a little bit, like I guess I started doing it like somewhere around like 5 months, like 4 or 5 months ago. Thank you, Ezreal. Thank you. Thanks for stopping by. And I kind of took a break, and so 4 or 5 months ago, I was more of a variety streamer. I would play games, like, and also do ASMR. But lately, I haven't really been enjoying gaming as much. So at least not alone. So I've been playing. I just kind of just doing ASMR every night. I've only been doing like ASMR for like the last like 2 weeks. Not even, I don't know, consistently. I'm gonna say like, yeah, about 2 weeks now. Like just kind of it being my main focus for the time being. I mean, honestly, I've always really, hello, Aradiant? Did I butcher that? Aradiant? Hello. Oh dear goodness. I'm sorry if I butchered your name. VTuber. What was I gonna say? Oh, yeah, but I mean, video games just haven't really been doing it for me, but I've always enjoyed talking to people, so like whenever I was playing video games, I most of the time I actually enjoy talking to my chat more than playing the game itself, so hi Zoo, hello, oh glad you could make a stream, hello, hope you've been well. Apparently you're following Nightwolf around. I made this comment so many times, but when you're an ASMR VTuber, there really isn't a whole lot of them, so it won't be long until we all know each other, or at least like have seen each other. Have I been doing earlier streams? No. I'm sorry. My streams at the earliest tend to start at like absolute earliest 10 o'clock central. Usually not that early though, usually like 11 or 12. Sometimes even later than that. Like one time I did a stream like at 2 a.m. So usually it's sometime at night, but how deep into the night is up to how I'm feeling in my schedule. You raided one of your friends and you followed? Oh, wait, who did I raid? I don't even keep track of. Sorry, like it all just gets lost in my mind, the recesses of my mind. You have to go to bed. Okay. Oh, is a series? I remember her. Was she the bean? Or am I thinking of someone else? Thank you for the follow, Thrash Ash. And good night, Zoo. Thanks for stopping by. If you're a part of this community, we're gonna scoop you up and show you how welcoming we are. So I've been told. I think the very first person to raid me in the ASMR category was, I don't know if it's the very first person, but at least the one I remember the first was, Kitsune no Kokoro. So that was special. And then from there, it's just been it's like almost every stream I get to meet a new VTuber that does ASMR. It's been really exciting. And then, yeah, it's just been great. It's been great. Hello, Roly Poly. Hello. Kitsune is awesome. She is. A lot of people are very friendly. We do like making new friends out here. She asked me a good question. Or not Kitsune. Aura does some too? Really? So, I was talking to Dulciette the other day. I'm sure you guys know who she is, right? The innkeeper. But she asked me how, I have the gremlin tag, right? And I do believe I have a lot of gremlin energy. And so she asked me, she was like, why do you how did you come to do ASMR when that's kind of almost the opposite of gremlin energy? And I was like, well, I think I wouldn't consider myself a soft-spoken individual when I'm just talking regularly. Actually, when I'm talking regularly, I'm usually the loudest person in the room. If you could believe that. But I had been listening to ASMR for a while, and occasionally during my regular streams I would talk a bit more quietly, and obviously I got a lot of comments that people liked listening to my voice, which I thought was really flattering. So I was like, you know what, maybe I'll try a little bit of ASMR. Just a little bit, and it's been going really well so far. My voice is good, thank you. Oh my god, when I listen to I cringe at my own voice when I listen to it. When I listen to my own voice, I'm like, oh my god, I don't sound elegant at all. Hello, Alex. Oh my god, it's been a while, Alex. How have you been? Hello. Yes, most people. Well, for some reason, I think my voice sounds better when I'm just talking. It's more for some reason my recorded voice sounds stranger than if I just listen to myself while I'm talking. I don't know if you guys have noticed, but lately, when I'm talking really softly like this, my voice has a tendency to give out mid-sentence. I don't know if you guys can tell, sometimes when I'm in the middle of a sentence, I just get really quiet, and it's kind of the best way I could describe it is it's a mini voice crack, basically. I don't know why that happens. Maybe I'm not drinking enough water or something, I don't know. You can do that if you're not used to it, okay. Well, hopefully I can build my throat strength the more we do this. I really, well, I want to do like whisper ASMR, or I want to try it, but like my whispering, my natural whispering is extremely quiet. Like I would have to boost my voice a lot for you guys to be able to hear my whispering. And plus I don't think it sounds very good. Like the reason why I don't like doing whispering is I think it kind of like hides the details of my voice. Let me see if I can like do it a little bit here. So this is me whispering. I have to like put my mouth like right in front of the mic. And I whisper like really quietly. Like I think if I wanted to keep doing this, I would have to like boost my voice a lot. Like I even have a hard time hearing my own voice when I whisper this slowly. Did you guys hear that? Like I have to literally. No, I don't. I have my like. I am almost kissing the mic when I do that. I am literally like right now, my nose is literally touching the microphone. This is about as close as I can get to the mic. I can't really do it. Obviously I could whisper a bit louder, but I think that makes it sound even worse, so I kind of given up on doing the whispering thing, which is fine, because I think most people think, and I think so too, I think I sound better when I talk softly over whispering anyway. Blue Yeti's a tad finicky. Well, I have a Rode NT1. It's really not the mic, it's just like I said, I whisper, like if I just whisper like at a natural, or if I whisper naturally, it's just extremely quiet. Like, it's just extremely quiet. So, it's whatever. Sorry if you guys could hear me moving the microphone. I've been, I don't know if anyone else does this, but so, as a result of my side gig, which I can't really talk about, I get a lot of like Amazon gift cards, right? Like a lot. And like I'm actually like not sure what to use it on, so I've just been like sitting on it. Right now I buy like all my non-perishable goods from Amazon. Like I'll tell you guys some of the things that I bought from Amazon that people normally wouldn't. So far I bought soda, Tide Pods, taco seasoning. What else have I bought? I think MSG. I haven't bought rice yet from Amazon, but I probably will soon. It's just kind of weird, you know. I feel bad for the delivery driver when he has to like carry my package that just has like 2 12-packs in the box. Like he can probably tell when he's holding the box that it's soda inside, right? And he's probably like, wait, why doesn't this person just go to the grocery store? Why do they order their soda from Amazon? Hello, Boo. Oh my goodness, you know, actually, one of my mods is named Boo as well. Hello, hello, hello. We have another Boo in the community. Nightwolf, do you happen to have a 3DO per chance? Question mark, question mark, question mark. Would you happen to have the 3DO? When did you buy it? I bought mine like a few days ago, but they have this big disclaimer right now. It says like shipping might be delayed by 1 or 2 weeks because of high demand. And I'm just wondering how true that is. Oh, a year ago? Dang. Like, I would be really happy if I got it next week. Hi, Boa. Oh, I'm doing okay. Do you remember, perchance, how long you had to wait to get yours? I ordered it last Tuesday. Oh, I don't even think it's shipped out yet. Oh my gosh. I'm probably not gonna get it next week either. I want it so bad. 2 weeks? If I'm lucky, I'll get it the week after next, I guess. I probably shouldn't have bought it. Well, it was kind of a splurge expense. I bought the I kind of splurged on the XLR version because I didn't want to sit there. And like I heard the non-XLR version takes 9-volt batteries, and I didn't want to like have to replace the battery every now and then. So I ended up just getting the XLR version, which in hindsight probably isn't worth it because it costs like $250 more, and apparently it doesn't actually sound any better. Really. I bought a 3DO to further our ASMR adventures. I don't know if I was really also like, it's still solid. Is it? Do you guys think it's kind of a waste of money to buy a 3DO if you don't actually like do anything with the ears? Like, if I just, hypothetically speaking, only talked into the ears, would that have been a waste of money? I'm probably gonna do a little bit more than that, but that's gonna be like 99% of what I do. Maybe once in a blue moon I'd massage the ears, or maybe if I'm feeling really generous, I'd kiss the ears once. I don't think so. I'm gonna add to the immersion. A lot of VTubers that just talk still use the mic. Oh, I see. Yeah, I know a few as well. That's like the super weird thing about it, right? Like the capsules of the 3DO like aren't actually like insanely high quality or anything. Like, I'm pretty confident that my Rode like has better sound quality objectively, but something about like the realism of the 3DO like makes it sound like a lot better, even though it like the quality itself should technically be worse. And also, I think I don't know, there's something really like there's something really like, I don't know how to describe it, like visceral about like a streamer like seemingly talking right into your ear, I guess. When are they gonna send me my tracking number? Hello? I guess I'll just get it when I get it. Sag. Unfortunately, they don't sell 3DOs on Amazon. Unfortunately. Oh, yeah, they're gonna send me an email when they ship it, I guess. Wait. Where is 3DO manufactured? Is it not made in America? They're manufactured in US, China, and the UK. Okay. Not that I particularly care, honestly. Like, I don't, me personally, I don't really, like, I just care about the quality or the value. I don't really care where something is made. Obviously, like, some countries have more of a reputation for like quality than others. So, for example, like, Japanese products and German products tend to be like, and Italian products tend to be like, have like a positive connotation. And yeah, I just get whatever sounds good. I'm not really, well, sometimes when I'm making a big purchase, I do a whole lot of research on it, which is probably what you should do. And sometimes I just impulse buy stuff. You probably shouldn't do that, but sometimes you just gotta pull the trigger on something you want, right? I think like there are a few things that I own that in hindsight were probably not like, well, I bet like everyone that's ever existed has probably spent money on a hobby that like eventually they lose interest in. Like I have like, most notably, I have some really expensive headphones and they kind of just sit on my desk. I don't even use them anymore. I also have like a steering wheel and pedals when I used to play racing sims, and that was like only like that only lasted like a couple weeks. Maybe I should just sell them or sell all my stuff. I don't want to give away my or sell my headphones because they look pretty. I'm the same when I look through VGen for art. Sometimes I actually consider it, but sometimes I just buy art because it's cute. Oh, are you you're not a VTuber, are you, Boa? Do you have like OCs? Wait, do you stream? Oh my god, wait, you do stream. Oh my god. I didn't even know. I did not know. I'm sorry. Wait, what? Oh my god, me too. I like, okay, I don't tend to I don't really buy much fan art for myself, or not fan art. I don't really buy much art for myself, but I will splurge. I tend to buy art for other people more than I ever buy art for myself for some reason. Wait, let me show you guys like one of the cutest. And okay, just like I appreciate all fan art I get. There's this one piece that Chunky made for me way back. Like literally, it's been like 7 months, and it's my favorite. And you know, but again, I appreciate everyone's fan art, but like it's easily my favorite. Okay, let me show you guys, because it's so cute. Oh, I think it's like the best thing ever. And what's so great about it is it's not like terribly like complex either. It's just really cute. Let me see if I can just get an image. Oh wait, I know what I can do. I can just go to my browser. Let me open this in another browser. Okay, here we go. Okay. And I'm sure a lot of you, since a lot of you are new here, you haven't seen this before. If you guys would like to see all my fan art, I post it all on my Twitter, but also in my Discord channel, or my Discord server in the channel. But let me see if I can find this really good one. Okay, here we go. Transition. Isn't this the cutest thing ever? Look at this. So, oh wait, whoops. Wait, no, go back. Wait, whoops. Okay, so that's me on the right, and on the left is that's another OC that I owned. That's a cat boy on the left. And yeah, it's just like, oh, it's just so cute, right? Like I like how like I'm like kind of like I'm like not I'm like what's I'm like whatever, or, you know, I'm kind of like nonchalant, but you can tell that like the cat boy on the left is like a little thank you for the follow, Sniper Mask, is like a little like I guess embarrassed. That's like really subtle, right? Oh my god, it's so cute. Oh, I also really like the sharing scarf thing. I'm a big fan of sharing scarves. I think that's a really cute thing, even though like people don't really do it. It's more like an anime thing. It is. I can just look at this for hours. Okay. Anyways, I've aren't usually with me and a friend. Sometimes it's just my boyfriend, but rarely just myself. I mean, I can't really justify spending art on myself outside of like stream assets. I don't really like buying art just for the sake of having it. Um, I mean, a lot of people get art commissioned just so they can like post it on Twitter. But I'm not really into that. I'm not really into like tweeting in general, so I don't really care for that. And I'm happy with the fan art that I get. Fan art will always be more like meaningful to me than any like commission I buy ever would be, right? Mm-hmm. I need to check out your channel, Joe. Let's see. Oh God, I'm so sorry if you. I'm sorry if you guys heard that. I have my headphones like sitting on my desk. Got like really loud. Oh, you have a cute model. I usually don't actually wear my headphones when I do these streams because it helps me like be cognizant of the volume of my voice, like obviously by not wearing headphones. So I usually don't. I'm really active on here. Most of my content's on YouTube. Oh, really? I might start back multi-streaming on YouTube, if nothing else, just so I don't have to like upload my VODs after every stream. My problem with YouTube and TikTok is like they're really good for discoverability, like way better than Twitch, but the culture on YouTube and especially on TikTok is a lot more it's not, I guess I just say it's not as mature as Twitch. Like basically you get a lot of assholes on the other two platforms. Like, you know, the plus side is they'll recommend your stream to like a lot of people. The downside is it'll get recommended to a lot of people that, you know, it probably shouldn't. TikTok especially, like I kind of I don't really want to stream on TikTok anymore because like there's a lot of underage people on TikTok, like a lot, and I don't really even want to think about that. People come in and talk really fast, yeah, that too. Maybe realize that, you know, maybe like, you know, just raw more viewers isn't everything. Thank you for the follow, Carl. Oh my gosh, we've already been live for 40 minutes. Where does the time go? I was planning to stream for like, this is gonna be a short stream, guys. I'm gonna stream for like an hour and a half. Sorry. I don't know how ASMR streamers can stream for like 3 hours or longer. Well, I guess if you do tingles, it's not that difficult. But like if you do like just chatting basically, how do you find things to talk about for that long? I don't know. I'm gonna have to start asking ChatGPT for topics. I've been streaming for over a year and a half now. It's not gonna be too long till we hit the 2-year anniversary. I need to plan something for that. Oh, maybe I just won't do anything special for the 2-year anniversary. Probably not. Probably not. I mean, the 1-year anniversary, that's special. But I feel like everything after that isn't really a big deal. Hi, Kyle. Hello. Good evening. Okay. Let me ask you guys a question. Let's say your sleep schedule is so bad that you're going to sleep at 5 a.m., right? If you have to be up at 9 a.m. for something, do you just stay awake or do you risk it and try and just get the 4 hours of sleep? From a health perspective, you should always take the 4 hours of sleep, but obviously there's this huge risk that you might oversleep because, yeah. So I don't know, I'm in a weird gray zone. I don't know if I should just stay up for work or just go to bed. I'm okay, how are you? You stay awake? Yeah. I used to do that a lot more in college. Well, college is a bit different too, right? Like, you really don't want to, well, I also work from home, so if I'm a little late to work, it's not a huge deal. If you miss an exam, then like it's not good, right? It's like a one-time thing. If you miss an exam, I would probably risk it and pass out once I'm done it, whatever it is. If you know your alarm will wake you, get some rest. I'm really bad lately at waking up to my alarm. I think I mentioned this before, but there are like some days I snooze my 8:30 alarm and I don't even remember doing it. Isn't that like kind of I'm terrible at waking up to my alarm, basically. Bro, I am a deep sleeper. And I'm not even like, my friend, he sets multiple alarms, okay? And like, that's not uncommon, right? But my friend, he sets multiple alarms on multiple different devices. Like, he has more than one phone, and he'll put multiple alarms on all of them. And the funniest thing is they don't even wake him up. He'll have like multiple alarms going off at the same time, and he won't even wake up. And it's I am a deep sleeper. Well, I'm a deep sleeper, like, depending on like how deep I am into my sleep. If I just fell asleep, it actually doesn't take a whole lot to wake me up. I'm actually, like, in that sense, I'm kind of a light sleeper. But like, if you wake me up and I'm groggy, it'll take extreme willpower for me to get out of bed. I need to get better at that. Yeah, I'll be okay. Like, well, like, my biggest risk is, I think I meet with my manager like every 2 weeks, and our meeting is at like 9 o'clock my time, so right when the day starts. I've missed that one time before, and that was pretty bad. He didn't really care, thankfully, but obviously I can't let that happen a lot. Other than that, all my meetings are a bit later into the day, so I'm fine. Yeah. I'm also very fortunate that, like, in my job, like, relatively speaking, I don't really have that much meetings. And like, in a given week, I'll have maybe, at this point, like 2 or 3 meetings a week, like across an entire week. For people in like other roles, like especially managers, they usually have like 4+ meetings a day. I just don't know how to do it. like I've seen some people's schedules where it's like their entire week is meetings, like back to back to back, and it's like, where do you find the time to get any work done if you're talking to people the entire day? Oh no. But also, like, I'm really fortunate. My team, we try to have a culture of like really thinking critically if like a meeting is necessary. Like, we try not to have like meetings for the sake of having meetings. I'm very fortunate that our manager placed a lot of trust in us to be productive. He doesn't really micromanage us. I'm really grateful for that, and like I don't want to disappoint him, obviously. Mm-mm. But I also work at a company where if you were truly slacking, it wouldn't go unnoticed for that long. Like, I know there's a lot of jobs out there where you can kind of just like, you can do nothing or almost nothing and fly under the radar for a long time. But I don't work at one of those companies, and honestly, that doesn't sound appealing to me. Like, you know, I don't have anything against people that do that. You know, all more power to you. But I think in general, like, from like a principle standpoint and a morality standpoint, like, if someone is gonna pay you to do something, you should probably do it to the best of your ability, right? But also, I think it's really important to take pride in your work, even if it's not necessarily something you care about. Like, the work I do, I obviously can't tell you guys exactly what it is, but like 99% of companies, the work I do basically, and at the end of the day, just like makes people richer. You know, it basically just makes the shareholders of the company richer. Obviously, that's not a very fulfilling job, you know, to most people. But like, I still take pride in my work because I want people to like respect me, right? I want people to like think of me at my company and be like, oh yeah, he's a good worker, you know, like he delivers on his promises and he doesn't cut corners, etc., etc. That kind of respect, you know, even though it might not necessarily correlate to like more money per se, but that kind of respect from like just like a pure respect standpoint is like really valuable, I guess. I would say though, like most of the places I've worked at, I've never really, I've only met like, in my lifetime of my professional career, I've probably only met like one or two people that I genuinely thought didn't care about their job and were like trying to just like go as long as they could without getting fired. Like, at my last job, there was this one guy, and it was so crazy. He got hired, and like he had like he got given one task to do, right? And over the course of like the next month after we hired him, he would like every single day, he would just like, when we did like our stand up, he'd just be like, oh yeah, I'm still working on that, I'm still looking into that. And like, I don't know if he was like maybe he was like overemployed or something, but like what was crazy to me is he joined and he didn't even make an effort. Like, it's like he literally joined to collect a paycheck for as long as he can, but he didn't even try from the beginning. Like that, have you guys ever like known someone like that? To be fair, like, also the industry I work in, it's gonna be a lot rarer, right? Like, generally speaking, the lower barrier to entry for your career field, the more like slackers you're gonna get. You know, like it's probably a lot more common to like find someone slacking in a fast food restaurant as opposed to like an investment bank, for example. Mm-hmm. That being said, like oh god, I hope you guys can't hear my stomach rumbling. That would be so embarrassing. That would be so embarrassing. But I think I'm happy where I'm at now. Like it's not like too fast, but it's also not too slow. Like a lot of the less competitive the job, less effort some people put into the job. Like, but I'm really happy that the company I'm at now, they don't really have a culture of like competition. Like it generally feels like we're all working together. Like not that we're using each other as like stepping stones for our like career. Like it generally feels like a more of a team environment, which I know sounds like really cliche to say. But I generally do like think it feels great to be there. Because I have worked at a place where it was the opposite. Where things felt like a lot more transactional. Yeah. It sucks when like you have like when one of your like your coworkers is not doing as good as a job as they should be, and like it affects your work. Like it means you have to do more work to make up for that. That's kind of what's going on now with that one coworker of mine that like relies too much on AI to do like literally everything. Like I've had to clean up after her a little bit. And I told my manager about that, so hopefully, and he told me he would talk to her about it, so hopefully that like gets fixed. You know, guys, if I don't know about you, but like how do I put this? Like if someone told me that I could do this for 8 hours a day and make the same amount of money as I do at my normal job, I would do it. Not necessarily, well, I mean, I do enjoy this more than my job, obviously. Like, even if I were to do this for 8 hours a day, it'd still be pretty, like, you know, hard. It'd be a lot easier than my normal job, but it'd still be hard, objectively. But, like, I kind of don't really put much, like, stock into this, but, like, okay, so if someone told me, you know, if I could stream on Twitch full time and make half of what I make right now, which would still be more than enough for me to live, like this might surprise some people, I would not do it. Because like, well, for one, there's a few things, right? And I've talked about this before. Like, I think it's definitely like being a full-time streamer is a bit romanticized, but I feel like most people that do it, they probably do it because like they don't have a whole lot of options otherwise. Unless like they're already wildly popular. But I'll give you some examples, right? So like one, probably like the biggest thing is as a streamer, as an entertainer, how much you make is directly tied to the to other people. I mean, and that's technically true for like any other job, but like to a much lesser extent, right? Like you can't really define like what it means to be entertaining or to provide value like objectively when it comes to being like a streamer. So like you could spend a lot of time like, you know, like posting shorts and practicing being more engaging and, you know, working on like your stream setup and this and that. Like you can definitely objectively, there are definitely ways to become a better streamer objectively. But the thing about like streaming is because you're relying on other people, it like your growth is not going to be linear, or worst case scenario, you might not really grow that much at all, even if you really, really, really like put a lot of effort into it. And that's kind of the sad part, right? So for one, I wouldn't want my income to inherently be like dynamic. Like, if I work a traditional job, I know how much I'm going to get paid every however often. If you're a professional content creator, how much you make can vary wildly from like month to month. And like, in most jobs, I guess most white collar jobs, your progression is pretty linear. Like, you become like an entry level, then you're a mid level, then you're a senior, and then you might become a director, blah, 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 blah. But like, what is that? The same is not true for like being a streamer. Like, you could go months and months and months without really growing, and then maybe you grow a lot in like one other month. It's just completely random. It's very stable compared to a job outside of streaming. Yeah. I mean, I can understand why people would do it, right? Because like compared to anything else, streaming is like an insanely like easy job. Compared to like any traditional job, it's extremely easy because ultimately you have complete control over it, for the most part. But yeah, there's too many. Like, I would even. The only way I would become a full-time streamer is if, the only time I'd become a full-time streamer is like I lost my job pretty much and I had no other choice. And even then, it probably wouldn't, it'd only be like a temporary thing until I found another job. And also, there's something to be said. I don't want to talk about it too much, but like obviously, when it comes to streaming, there are some, shall we say, streaming metas. There's some personalities and behaviors that tend to inherently get more attention than others. And like, it's just kind of sad, 'cause, I mean, that makes sense, right? You can't, to some extent, you can't, like, not everyone can just be themselves and, like, grow a lot. Like, sad to say, but a lot of people just are not entertaining to watch if they're like just be themselves. There's nothing wrong with that. Like, that's what it means to be human. Like, that's just the reality of things. So in a lot of cases, people, in order to be successful entertainers, successful streamers, they have to shift their personality. Like, they have a streamer personality and then they have their actual personality. Thank you for the follow, Gavin. And being a streamer is a bit different than like being a movie actor, right? Like when you're a movie actor, it's like, okay, like it's literally in the name, like you're an actor. People know when you play a character in a movie, you're playing a character, right? But when you stream, especially if you stream like with a webcam, it's a bit different for VTubers, I guess, but like, it's a lot more personal, as compared to like if you're playing a role in a movie or something. Like, a lot of people will not really like take the time to segregate those two things in their head. That like, okay, the way they act on stream can maybe completely different from how they the way they act in person. And God forbid if they don't even enjoy or like who they are on stream, but they have to do it to make ends meet. Sometimes it can be disheartening to see that because it makes you feel like you have to change yourself in some way to succeed. Yeah, I agree. I mean, I'm like, for me, like, I'm happy. I'm at like a fine in between. Like, I do like doing a little bit of fan service every now and then, but like I keep it to like redeems. I don't make like fan service like my de facto thing. Like, I definitely I want my de facto culture to be a comfy one, and maybe I give you guys a little something every now and then if you're being good. But yeah, most common thing, right, is that like a lot of the streamers don't want to have to like sexualize themselves to make to get popular. But I mean, something I'm really like happy about, or maybe not happy per se, but like I recently just stopped caring about numbers. Like I don't look at my viewer count anymore, and I don't look at the stream summaries anymore. Like I used to look at my stream summary like every single stream right after stream, and like if my growth for a certain month was going down, I would be so disappointed in myself. I'd be like, what did I do wrong? Like I learned, well, first off, like I said, when you're a streamer, like you can't rely on your growth to be linear, because it's inherently not a linear thing. But also, like, I mean, I returned to like streaming for fun. Like I think for a lot of people, this is not uncommon. Like it starts out as a hobby, and then you start like wanting to get better at it. So it starts to shift from a hobby to like ambition, and then maybe you start to lose your enjoyment in it because you're more concerned about succeeding than you are having fun. And that's kind of like where I was for a little bit with streaming. And then I took a break and I came back recently, and it's back to like, just doing it for fun. So I'm happy like I made that like mental shift. A bunch of people do have to play a character to get more traction. I'm gonna hop off for now. All right, thanks for hanging out, Kyle. Good night. I mean, but going back to what I said earlier, for VTubers, that's especially true, right? Like, obviously, if you're a VTuber, it's probably because like you like the anonymity, the anonymity. You guys know what I'm trying to say. You like being anonymous, and like that inherently lends itself to like playing more of a character than how you actually are in person, right? I mean, your avatar is literally a character. So now that being said, I view myself, like my character, as more of an extension of myself than like a completely different, entity. Like I can confidently tell you guys that I'm not that much different. Like if you were to just run into me in public, I would say though, I act a lot differently with my friends, but that's different, right? Like the way I talk to you guys is probably the same way I talk to like someone I met at the store or something, or like at the gym, Yeah, I don't know. It's holy cow. He has cat ears. I don't know. We found a secret. No, and I'm a fox, by the way. By the way, correction. I'm a fox, not a cat. By the way, I'm a fox, not a cat. I'm sorry. It's okay. It's okay. You misraced me. That's okay. You misspecied me. I'm a little offended, but I'll get over it. No, you're fine. A lot of people make that mistake. Like a lot of people make that mistake. A lot. It's actually extremely common for people to think I'm a cat boy at first. Extremely common. Oh my god. I'm gonna get so much mail tomorrow, guys. Like, on the days that, like, on Sunday, obviously, like, mail doesn't get delivered on Sunday, right? And then, on federal holidays, mail doesn't get delivered. So on the days after, when you get twice as much mail, I get a crap ton of mail, like a lot of mail. I haven't seen many fox boys. Surprisingly, it's always a lot of cat boys. I mean, obviously, like, dogs and cats are probably the most popular like kinds of characters. I mean, I think foxes are probably pretty up there too, though. They're not that far off. For me, I just think foxes are more elegant than both dogs and cats. But I mean, dogs are like cute in their own way because dogs tend to be like really loyal and like. Okay, I like to tell people this, but if I was a shill, right? If I didn't care about my anything, the way I looked on stream, and I needed to make money, I would rebrand as a golden retriever puppy boy, and I would do boyfriend experience, where like I'd be like, oh, I missed you, please don't go. Or like I'd like wag my tail when I see someone follow me or something. In an alternate universe, I do puppy boy boyfriend experience. I too used to be a dog girl, but then I rebranded to a tiny desert mouse. With every avatar I'm making VR chat outside, I'm streaming as a dog girl. Oh, I see. I don't know when I feel like I'll know. Do you guys think? I feel like in general, like it's really rare for people to reach out, or like we're like in a society in general, at least maybe more compared to before, where like people are afraid to reach out when they want to, like when they're interested in maybe like seeing if you could become friends, for example. Like obviously people that initiate will always have the advantage, but like in general, I think people are like more scared than ever to like be, I guess, even a little bit vulnerable, even if that means just like saying like, hi, would you like to hang out sometime? Like, like literally like the bare minimum of what it means to be vulnerable to someone, like in an attempt to build some kind of like potential relationship. Like I feel like people just don't do it as much as maybe people used to. But basically, like, I'll know I've made it when streamers start coming to me and be like, can I be your friend, Fel? I'm like, me? You want to be my friend? Me? I'll be like, what? Really? You want to be friends with me? What is this? Oh man, I think I just got added on Discord, but who is this? I am sorry, I don't know if you're watching this stream, but I do not accept random friend requests on Discord. I mean, the least you can do is send a message before you send me the friend request. And to speak of the devil, I've been getting like freaking messaged and added by a lot of art bots recently. Actually, wait, let me read your message here. It can be very anxiety inducing. I think for me, it's mostly I don't want to come off strong with people because a lot of people get intimidated. That's true. It's a bit more difficult online because obviously, especially in the VTuber space, someone that's a VTuber is more likely on average to like have kind of social anxiety as compared to like anyone else. I can understand like not wanting to like kind of come across as like, confronting, I guess, or pushy. But sometimes you just have to take that chance if you want to like potentially, I don't know, be friends with someone. But okay, guys, I got messaged the other day by a, I want to hope it was a person, but basically they said something along the lines of, hey, can you commission me? I'm really struggling to make ends meet, blah, 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 blah. And I felt really bad, but I said, no, I don't really, I kind of let them guilt trip me a little bit. And come to find out that it must be a common tactic because I got messaged by another bot that pretty much gave me the same sob story about like struggling to make ends meet. And maybe it's not necessarily inherently true or inherently false, but like hearing the same thing like worded almost exactly the same twice kind of like made me a bit jaded. I personally know of someone that is like struggling to make ends meet, and they're looking for like people to commission them for rigging, for example. I wonder if like the art bots actually even make their own art, or if they just like make something with ChatGPT. I wonder. I'm kind of tempted to like commission an art, one of these like DM people, just to see how like bad it turns out. Curious. But like, I don't know. I don't think I have never gotten a commission from someone that has approached me first. I've only ever gotten commissions from like people I've sought out. Cause like chances are like 99% of the time, if you reach out to me personally, I'm probably not gonna like your art style. And like that's nothing against you. I'm just like super picky about what I like when it comes to art. So it's, I don't know. But then again, like I don't even know how. I bet like making it as an artist is probably harder than making it as a streamer. Like, what would you even do? You would just like post your art on Twitter and hope it blows up or something? It's like getting traction as an artist seems even like more inconsistent somehow than being a streamer. I would not wish it upon my worst enemy. Now, with that being said, you know, I'm happy with like I've already like in like the 2 weeks I've been streaming ASMR, I've already like gotten acquainted with so many people, which I did not like. I don't know. I've just been meeting so many people. Like almost every stream I do, I meet a new vtuber, which is great. Yawners. I try not to do too much stretching on stream because, like, as you guys might imagine, like most people, when I stretch, I kind of let out what sounds like a moan, and I don't want you guys to hear that. The responsible thing for me to do after I end stream would be to go to bed. What I'm actually going to do is play video games for a couple of hours and then maybe go to bed. That's what I'm actually going to do. I'm sorry if I am I sorry if my yawns are infectious? Should I apologize about that, or would that be like a benefit to people? I don't know. Generally thinking, I think yawning is rude, right? But like on stream, like in an ASMR stream, where the goal is to fall asleep, I guess it'd be more like a service, I suppose. I wonder if I could just hum the entire stream and people would watch that. I bet people would. I bet I could just sit here and like hum love songs, and that would be enough for a lot of people. I'm really sorry if my yawns come across a bit louder than they should be. Actually, no, I'm not. Sorry, not sorry. No. Oh god. Actually, no, I'm not. I don't mind going to work tomorrow. Surprisingly, like usually about now on Sunday, I start getting anxiety about going to work. But for some reason, I'm oddly calm right now. Like the thought of going to work tomorrow does not seem like too terrible. Even though I have a little bit of extra work to do. Oh, my eyes are a little watery from yawning. Oh god, I need to stop rubbing my eyes. My doctor told me to stop doing that. I need to resist the urge to rub my eyes. One of these days, I want to like do a stream, like an ASMR stream, the moment I wake up, so you guys can get like sleepy voice felt. Although, from what I can tell, sleepy voice felt is pretty much the same thing as now, just a little slower. I mean, I was a little sleepy when I started the stream. I think you guys noticed, like I was talking a little bit slower than I am now. Oh my god, I can't stop yawning. Maybe it's about time to end the stream. Well, maybe this is it. My mind is starting to go blank. Maybe this is about a good stopping point. Okay, we should raid another ASMR streamer naturally, because I think people definitely have fallen asleep this stream. So I should try to raid someone that's gonna, keep the comfy vibes going. Let's see, can we find someone that's a bit comfy? Oh, I put my headphones on. Oh, soft talking, here we go. Perfect. Okay, we found someone that appears to be very chill. Okay, well, thank you all for coming. Have a good day, good night, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. And I'll see you next time. Bye. Bye bye, bye bye. I wonder if anyone really fell asleep. Bye, Jump. Thanks for hanging out with me. Thanks for keeping me company. You carried the stream. Really, you were the streamer. I was just the responder. Bye bye. We're gonna raid Jun Stars? She's doing soft talking, and that's all I really care about. Okay, bye.